And welcome back to Void Walk Death March. I'm the voice of Dog, with me is a raving loon. We're here resting at a Godstone, the Dredge Godstone, in the Dredge homeworld, as we march toward the tower that will end everything. How do our heroes look? Our big guys are all injured for 2 days. Let's take one more day. Yes, I know that will leave us with only 2 days remaining. However, Void Team is where it's at right now, and we have to keep them healthy. Let's go. We're gonna be back in Arborang pretty soon. Yeah, well, I mean, literally everyone in our team is injured. Everyone important on our team is injured, so we've got to be ready. The more we rush, the worse it's gonna get. Any of you ever tasted Tistleberry mead? Spar blurts out in the midst of a deep and oppressive silence. You're all some grim company lately. I could really go for some Tistleberry right now. Others mumble in agreement, but someone passes around enough strong drink to spread around. Soon they're trying to one-up each other about what they plan to do when they return to Arborang. Poll has started. Hang on. It's not running. Hang on. Let me do a thing real quick. Oh, join channel? Hang on, just need to do a quick thing. Alright, try it now. There we go. Poll has started. Number 1, tell them to stop drinking and be quiet. Number 2, tune them out and keep focused. Number 3, listen to all their stories. Is there lore here, perhaps? Is there lore in the midst of danger? Three is taking it. Poll is closed. Let's listen to their stories. As you all know, I don't drink, Ollie smirks to a couple laughs, but I knew a place back in Borisgard that'd make you glad to be sober. Then you haven't tasted Borulf's blessing, Ollie, Sigbjorn interjects. I'd kill anyone here for another swig. He trails off. Didn't you already get 3 ravens killed over it? Spar slings back, and Sigbjorn grows quiet. Bunch of animals, Falgard sighs. I'm going to put Strand back together. See who finds their way back. I had a home there, and friends. He gives Ollie a stern look. Noticing his stoic silence, Spar points at Krumer and starts shouting random guesses. I know what mighty Krumer needs. A feast. A longship. A throne made of fallen foes. Krumer snorts at this last one. No, but if you wrote a song about that, I wouldn't correct you. You don't think the Dredge traveling with you understand what's being said, and that's probably for the best. Ditch manages to slip an opinion between the body chatter. I always wanted to... He quickly gets drowned out by others and slowly mumbles to a stop. Give me a pile of coin when this is all over, big enough to sleep on, Bearsy says. Been working for others my whole life, and it's wearing thin. Think I've earned some easy living. Several ravens toast to this. Yep, we could hear what Folka wants to do, but we never will. She is dead. Ivan musters the courage to speak up. When this is done, I'll keep my feigned mouth shut, Ollie hollers over him, and the others roar with glee. Ivan's smile vanishes, but even trying to relate may have brought him some goodwill. Bach says nothing, but everyone can tell he's thinking about spears.
Good times.
And our silent protector? Spear quips. He looks at you. What does the great Yingvar dream of in his sleep? Poll is opened. Number 1, you all know why I'm here and what I want. Number 2, waking up. Number 3, never meeting you bastards in the first place. Two is ahead by 1. We know that Yingvar dreams about... I mean, Ivor dreams about Bellower and Raze and a dead child that he killed. So, I mean, he doesn't want to sleep. He doesn't like sleeping. It's not fun for him. He has bad dreams. Several of them. 2 is up by 1 vote. I'm going to call it in just a few seconds. Remember, there are no duplicate votes and there is no vote switching, so once you are locked in, you are locked in. Make your choices wisely. Poll is closed. Ivor dreams about waking up. Aye, true enough, Spar replies. On that somber note, the caravan continues on, the tower growing ever closer. As we run out of time here before we have to go back to Arborang once again. And buy ourselves more time. Why is it warmer right here? Because it's time! If Arborang's story is written on a tapestry, the edges are becoming frayed. The menders are dying, a few to the warped, a couple to stray arrows and mad revolters, one to exhaustion. Zephyr pulled them back to the next set of walls. The noose tightens. Not everyone survived the scramble to safer ground, and you can see the lurching bodies of the fallen just beyond the black veil. Gone, but not dead. Notice how the city is a lot smaller now?
Yeah, I think at some point they mentioned 5 layers of walls.
Yeah, we've got a few layers of walls here. It seems like we can only see 2, but I think we've got...
Some of them are the cliffs that we're on top of.
Yeah. Which the Void Wall does not care about anyway. The Void Wall doesn't care about any of this, it's just the light. The light is the only thing protecting us. How are our heroes doing? Fine. Fine. Only Hakon is injured. Hogun. Been a while. How are you doing? Hogun has propped himself up on his shield to keep from slumping over, but he stands as you approach. You look kind of tired. Speak for yourself, I'm fine. He looks a little embarrassed about snapping at you and looks back into the distance. You ever think we'd make it this far? Poll has opened. Poll is not registering. Man, can you just hang on to it for a few seconds, please? Votebot? Can you hang on? And go. Yeah, there we go. History's greatest monster, your vote was not counted. Nuva, your vote was counted. Yeah, sometimes it just stops giving me the messages that the vote has started and stopped, which is annoying because, you know... I mean, I can just communicate that to you because I can see that, but... We will prevail. We will push through. 2 is taking it. It's not in us to quit. I guess that's why they're still listening to you. Could have all gone a lot of different ways. Rook could be dead right now. He goes back to staring quietly into the darkness. Nothing you want to talk about? Tired of talk, tired of fighting, tired of survival. Couldn't the gods have done this differently? Why make us eat in fear and hate? Nothing stopped them from taking it all away. Smarter people than me haven't answered that one. Actually, Juno kind of did answer that, because the gods died after, in the ensuing conflicts with the dredge. How is your family hanging by a thread? All I can do is make sure they eat and don't get killed in their sleep. If I can't keep them safe, what kind of man would I be? I know what you've been through. All my words are coming out wrong. What do you think is on the other side of that darkness? It warped everything coming out of it. I doubt the land's any different. You're worried about Mogan. Mogan's been dead for a long time. I didn't want to talk about it, but there it is. Never should have let him leave. I love my family, but not like I love my brother. Ashamed to say it, but it's the truth. It's killing me. I keep watching the darkness, expecting to see him walk out of it, twisted and bloated. Can't sleep. Can't stop thinking about it. I should have said something instead of being a prideful idiot. What would you do? What would you do, chat? As the poll opens. Number 1, forgive yourself. Number 3, get some sleep. Number 2, lie.
Well, no one on this team knows that's a lie.
Yes, but lie. Just, but lie. It's still a lie. Mogan is alive, and he got a pony. No one got a pony. There are no ponies. One is taking this one. Forgive yourself. Maybe at some point, like, if there is any capacity within people to forgive themselves for the perceived mistakes they've made, you have to do that at this point, because you literally cannot afford not to. That's where we're at. I almost clicked. I don't know why I was hovering over 2. I just wanted to click on it. Forgive yourself. Don't you tell me to just get over it, of all people. Maybe I'm the only one qualified to say it. Doesn't mean I can do it. Alright, good talk. Take care of yourself. I'm not going anywhere. I like all the conversations they give you at this point in the game. We have houses, the wall, and the commons. Let's go to the commons first. A livid crowd of horseborn confront each other. You recognize Canary and Durdrio amongst them. At their hooves lay victims of the spat. Canary is waving her javelin threateningly. You can't be certain what has sparked them this time, or who is to blame. Horse fight. Horses are trying to kill each other.
That's right, it's Monday.
That's right. Number 1, break up the 2 by force if necessary. Number 2, convince Canary to put her weapon down. Number 3, try and find out what happened and put it to rest. Can we understand horse logic? Where's Ubin? Ubin, please. Ubin's job should specifically be to keep the horses in line, because he can talk to them. To reason with them. Ubin cannot speak Dredge, but he can speak horse. But if I feel like if Ubin spent enough time in the Dredge world, he'd pick it up.
Yeah, he could probably figure it out.
The thing is, it seems like you need some kind of instrument to be able to speak to them, because we don't have warbly vocal cords.
The main divider, they use completely different noises than all the meat folks have access to.
Like, the only way Alfrune talks to them is by, like, vibrating her spear like a tuning fork. Okay, 3 has taken it. Try to find out what happened. Conflicting stories remind everyone why they're upset. Canary shouts loudly at Deirdre in her own tongue, who responds with a dagger. Canary is the better fighter and turns the blade back on Deirdre. The crowd panics. Horseborn trample anyone in their way as they beat a path. Amongst the bodies left in their wake is Deirdre, poisoned by her own blade. You never find out what happened.
Letting them talk is what started this fight in the first place.
Yes.
They're horseborn.
Yes,
this is
and
what they do.
Now one of our less important characters is now dead. Goodbye. Good job, Canary. You killed one of our friends. Once again. Not the first time you've done that. Well, you've slaughtered indiscriminate people before. Houses. Black soot billows up from ramshackle shelters and is spreading to bigger buildings at an alarming rate. Fire, distant shouts confirm. Serves him right, you overhear a Varl say, watching from a safe distance. You realize he's talking about Rugga's loyalists who scramble to save their own things from a fire they probably started. The poll is opened. Number 1, rally able bodies and help put it out. Number 2, let things play out on their own. Number 3, this is an opportunity to press an attack. Do we help them? Do we watch? Or do we fuck them up? Because they deserve it. These are people. I just want to say at this point, they're not a threat to us. But if we want to kill them, now is the time. One and 3 are swinging back and forth. Number 1, help. Number 3, kill. 3 votes apart. I will leave it up for a little while longer. All right. It looks like 1 has taken it. Rally able bodies and help put it out. A few brave hearts join you, creating a chain of water buckets. It's water you doubt you can afford to lose, and worse, you don't seem to be making much progress. The fire continues to spread. A second decision. Number 1. Cut your losses and retreat. Number 2, get the Varl involved before the whole city burns. The vote is tied, as Chad is starting to remember about fire. Tied once again. One is ahead. Cut your losses and retreat. This vote is close, so I'm going to leave it open for a little bit. Once again, the tie. Now we need a tiebreaker. Where's my tiebreaker? There it is. 1. Cut your losses and retreat. We did the best we could, guys. Sorry. This is beyond your control, and you're starting to learn how to live with that. Even Rugga's men give up and cut their losses. Flammable debris is dragged out of the fire's path and eventually it burns itself out, but not before taking whole streets with it. Well. No major losses, but we didn't really do a whole lot. And it looks like a very large swath of the city has been burned. By the way, I do know what that other choice did. Let's see. Let me look at my roster here. Gris will die in the fire if you have the Varl help out. One of the Varl will die. Every single character is important right now. Everyone is at risk. No one is safe. Come quick, says a bloodied guard. He leads you up the wall to the Menders worse for wear. The warped pouring out of the darkness are still mostly dredge, but now you recognize more and more of them as Arborine's clansmen, turned into nightmare creatures. Where is, you begin, noticing a pile of dead guards and a panicked Mender holding his light against the approaching warped. Here, shouts Ludin. On the other side of the Mender he approaches with armed men. Haven't lost any Menders yet. We've been fighting them off all the way down the walls, but they're coming a lot faster now. He stabs through a lunging warped. And here's more, he shouts. Is Ludin required for this fight? No, Ludin is not required for this fight. Okay. No, there is no rest allowed now. Alright. Similar... No, okay, I'll replace Hakon with Bastion, and I'll take Ubin. Still don't have any kills here on Ubin. Give you that nice trinket there. Bastion will join you, depending on... I think you need the Dredge Child. I think you need to have the Dredge Child for Bastion to join you. Because then he shows up to defend you when you are attacked. So if you have not gotten that, I'm not sure if he shows up. Oh. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Ubin should go first. Get that first hit in there. What's your trinket again? 2 strength, 3 will. Okay. Yeah, give the torch to a Varl so they're constantly terrified. Bastion joins if you open the gates. Okay. Oh my, it's very cramped in here today. The walls. There's not a lot of room on the walls, is there?
That is a nice spot for an opening Tempest, though.
Yes. These 3 right here.
Or all 3 Varl, if you slide over a space.
Oh yeah, those 3 Varl. I can slam into him with Bastion and get, yeah. If I work hard at this flank
Good
here,
opportunities to lay out Drumfire as well if you can get him around the end of this.
I think that'll be useful later in the fight after I get rid of the first. If I have something to go again, well, if I do this.
Yeah, starting from one end and working your way up
Yeah.
was effective on these narrow maps. You just have to remember to keep moving forward.
Right. Alright, get that extremely powerful starting move in here. Fine with me. Oh yeah, Warped Horseborn. Seem pretty standard. Actually, right now, it seems like I should just crush one of them. Because Drumfire does armor break damage. Drumfire is good against enemies you have not torn into yet. Good resist! Nailing this right now. Petrus is really holding up. Really getting in the enemy's way. Canary, can you kill this guy? Yeah, there it is. And then Rook's gonna come up, and he's gonna mark this guy. And that's gonna hurt. Nice!
The will draining zones are less of a problem with this team since they still have the horn.
Yeah. Yeah, the will draining is like a severe problem for B team because of just how that part of the game works. You just have much less to draw from in terms of willpower. You have, you know, other tricks like Juno with the weaving and stuff, but 32 damage, no big deal. Whatever. Who cares? Alright, we're gonna use all of our willpower. You poor son of a bitch. So that was because of 2 strength resist. Bloody Flail is not going to respond to someone with any strength resist. And the divert was just me dodging everything, just rolling a perfect number at every opportunity. All right, let's go. Probably hitting the armor of one of these guys, but which one? I could also call reinforcements and do less armor damage with the guy whose turn is coming up next. And I'd have an extra dude on field. There you go. That's alright. Hurt this Varl. Okay. We'll take, not pin, poison tip, please. There we go. That's 5 damage to start. Plus 3 poison damage. The only thing is I don't know if that ticks at the beginning of their turn or after their turn. Sacrifice 2 willpower to get this hit in there. Alright. It ticks at the beginning of their turn? Okay, good to know. That's good to know, because then you can, you know, play it like Darkest Dungeon and play with that in mind. Ubin. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. Just because Ubin is back here doesn't mean he's useless. He has the ranged reveal weakness. Go, get him. I was hoping for more than that. That's fine, we can get him here. Alright, Warhorn is full now. Now I can start distributing that a bit. Can he move through enemies? Can he move through allies? You're allowed to move through enemies? You can move through poisoned enemies. Unit is passable. Wow. That's something I was not aware of. Alright, my reinforcement is down, but he's done some good work. I feel good about that. Canary, you get another poison in there. He absorbed, so he's out of willpower now. That's good. Good for us. Yeah, you. Let's give you a couple willpower, because you're about to die. 13 turns left to take out these two warp horses. Not war horse, warped horse. It's different.
And none of your proper units have been KO'd.
No. No, this could be a,
this team is running hot. This might be the time to press your luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
It's worth more hours on the B team.
Yes, it's true. Oh god, that sound. Warp horses make horrible sounds. Please stop that. Alright, let's save our willpower then. And... Alright, that's gonna cost me 2 willpower. Get 1 there. Alright, what do we got here? This is still a very small map. We are allowed to rejigger ourselves here. I feel like I need to set myself up on one or the other side of all this warp goo here. Okay, what am I doing here?
And no one is all that worn down?
No, I'm really good right now. My Canary is a bit worn down, but she can still do damage. Canary has all the breaks, so her strength is not entirely, you know, relevant to me.
Can you change your action order while we're doing this rearranging?
Yes, I can. What would you have me do?
Because I feel like since we know the enemy is going to show up right in our faces, it can have everyone stacked close together. Put Rook further ahead so we can, like, open with Mark Prey as an alpha strike on someone.
That's assuming that we're close enough with our archers.
Well, all of our archers are right here, so whoever shows up in front of this block is going to die.
Alright, so put Rook further up, like, second, maybe? So Ubin can get in place? And maybe
Ubin
switch...
will get a chance to step up, break...
Maybe switch him and Ubin... Yeah, put him here so he's in the middle of stuff. And he can walk through people. Make sure to click on fight, not flee. I know, it's weird. I'm not used to it. Okay. Hello, Stinger. Hello, very good target for spinning and drum fire. A lot of warped Varl here. Yeah, I'll hit this guy. Oh, damn it, he deflected one. He deflected a big hit. Petrus is too far out. Unfortunate. Petrus has nowhere to go. Shit.
And reinforcement didn't refresh on him.
No, it didn't. Wasn't thinking about Petrus. Was thinking more of Bastion, who is going later. He's gonna stay here. He's gonna have to move elsewhere.
Yeah, rest up.
Alright, break. Who needs to be broken? Probably you. Oh, wait, that works on... Well, alright. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll get use out of it. Yeah, some stuff is going on there. Ah, good hit here. Wait, no. Ubin's coming up next, and we'll get a really good strike here. So what
You can see the Menders just off to the side of where we're fighting. Like, there's one right now.
Yeah, we got some regular people with staves holding out balls of light. Yeah. No, this is not an escort mission. Alright, Ubin, get that big Tempest in there. Yeah, look at this huge hit. This massive hit. Oh my god! Look at that promotion! Alright, there's Umbridge. It's time for danger mode. No, you know what? You put yourself in harm's way.
You just traded armor for blood.
8 damage. Yeah, several damage. A lot of damage. Ubin is going to get that promotion. Alright, Rook's going to get hit. Petrus, you're in the worst place, Petrus. I'm so sorry.
Well, bite the bullet, send him into the goo.
He'll get there. He'll reach the fight someday. Alright, you need to break. Alright, now you move forward. Do some damage to that guy, so he's not that dangerous. Gonna get poisoned, but... Hell yeah. No, you know what? Go for it. Go for that crit. Come on. Yes! Exploit! Nature's crit. Alright, Ubin is pretty worn down. However... I think I could exploit weakness on this guy. And do something.
Yeah, that'll throw a lot of numbers around.
Alright, so I walk up to him first. Absorb. Okay, that was an armor hit. That's something. Oh no, Ubin! Ubin is down. Oh yeah, I definitely need to hit you. Good hits. Important hits here. Alright, finally, he is ready to join the fight, Petrus. Reveal weakness, you're almost right about reveal weakness. It does either strength or armor damage, and I don't think you really control which it is, though. Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. I couldn't hit him from right there, unfortunately. Rook is down. No, Rook is alive. Hang in there. Get rid of you. Alright, now Rook is down. You did well. Did as well as you could. But now we need to hurt you. Oh no! Ha! Oh man. What a good spin. Okay. We've got this. Oh, hey, look, we got an item. Pretty good. Pretty good 2-round fight. That was the maximum. We maxed out what we could do there. Pretty good fight. That was for sale at the market. We found one. It's ours now. Wish I could give it to the other team. Ubin is ready for promotion. If we ever get to use Ubin again in a fight. The warped monsters beyond the light are becoming increasingly aggressive. Despite the victory, the writing is on the wall. We bought some time, Zephyr says, but this is not sustainable. We're going to have to fall back before long. Yikes. Yikes.
Almost 2 days.
Some poor choices. Oh boy. Soaring shards of smoky glass just askew from the ground as if flung here. At first it looks like more of the inner earth strangeness until you realize that these are splinters of the black sun. Images reflect off the mirrored surfaces, creating an illusory army of ravens as you walk through. Hold on, says Ollie. I thought this place was bad before, now there's 6 of ditch! Nauseating, sweaty warmth still radiating from the fragments has everyone eager to pass through, except Ivan. He has stopped at one with his hand pressed against the glassy surface, looking at his own reflection. Yes, your choices determine how many hours you add. You are basically managing what is left of Arborang, and that determines how much time the Menders are able to keep, you know, the shield over the walls. Also, Ivan sees himself in a reflective surface and is like, oh shit, I don't look so good, huh? Could be worse. This is more funny if Ivor has also had his fate. If Folka does not die, the other side of that one is Ivor taking the hit for Folka and, like, getting hit pretty bad in the face and getting his face messed up real bad. But Folka lives. He just gets axed in the face. The reality of what I must do is sinking in. We're getting close. Now's not the time for second thoughts. It was always such a long way off. There was more time. Time for what? Ivan sighs heavily. Juno revealed it already, but there's something you may not have fully grasped. Something she forbade me to tell you. She worried it might change things. The poll has begun. Do we want to hear about the thing? The thing that will further complicate things?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, they do.
We always do. No more secrets. The only way the Black Sun will return to the sky is for Juno to seal the darkness within. So she has to stay there, trapped, for eternity. A fate worse than death, and it was my fault. All she's done since is fight tooth and nail to make things right. All she's ever done. You can see anger spreading across Ivan's face. He almost looks as if he's drawing energy from the sun shard. What if there's another way? Even with the sun broken, there must be enough energy here to destroy the serpent. It might be enough. Chat, it might be enough. What if everyone can be happy? What if I can save Juno again? I really like watching the vote just kind of explode here, because I know everyone wants to yell at Ivan right now. Ivan, you cannot wizard up the world yet again. You cannot screw this up a second time. We do not have any chances left. We do not have time for wizard plans or wizard secrets or anything wizard related except for wizard solutions. Three is ahead. Will killing the serpent even fix things? I'm certain it will come for us again. There's nothing else for it to do. Why shouldn't I try? Why should I keep asking for permission? Think of your friends in Arborang, Ivan. Ivan's mouth becomes a thin line and some of the fire in his eyes goes out. I know. My thoughts have always been difficult to control ever since birth. My mother was the head of the Volca in her time. When she had a boy, the council was worried. The males of our kind have always had a touch of madness, to varying degrees. My father couldn't contain his own. Yeah, Nichols was an okay guy. He's dead.
Nick wasn't Volca, though? He was a regular trained wizard?
He was a mender. He was not a Volca. He was training under Zephyr, though, so maybe he was going to be a Volca, but, I mean, he's very dead now. He sacrificed himself. It is a curse. Yeah, that's right. The first time we really see Juno is when she's in kind of like a dream state and talking to Ivan with her brain. And Ivan was starting to go kind of crazy again. Can you imagine feeling so powerful and so weak at the same time? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Ivan nods, and you feel that you've earned more of his trust. Well, that was a nice little vignette back to Team B, but guess where we're gonna... We're gonna be back there in no time. Fear. Fear is setting in. I'm just going to say it, Spar grouses. I'm starving, and I don't mean it as an expression. I'm so hungry I might die. The caravan is getting precariously low on food, and nobody dares to drink the water that pools in dark crevices. You're feeling it yourself. The stone singer seems to understand, though you've never seen them eat anything before, scraping a hard, bell-shaped object from the cliff walls and handing it to you with a motion like opening a book. Huh, I thought that was just more craggy rock, says Spar, taking the thing. It has a hard obsidian shell, but once cracked open, a strikingly bright pink plant resides within, squishy to the touch. It looks like a mushroom. It doesn't smell strange or display the same warped weirdness that everything else does. There seem to be quite a few more still clinging onto the cliffside. So, who's gonna try it first? Spar wonders aloud. Number 1, don't risk eating the plant. Number 2, any volunteers. Number 3, step up and take a chance. Number 4, ask the Volca if it's safe. I don't know, why don't we ask the witch? The one who probably knows what this stuff is.
The folks who've been here as well probably know about stone fruit. Or stone fungus, whichever this is.
Whichever it is, it's clearly edible. Chat is leaned very heavily up on 3. Step up and take a chance. It tastes like a mushroom, but slightly sweet. A couple minutes later, you're actually feeling stronger, a bit more energized. The others cautiously gather handfuls and eat as much as they dare. You swear the caravan moves a little faster than before. Nice. Energizing mushrooms. Don't eat too many. But that speed boost does not matter. Armies have crashed against the steep black cliffs of Arborang before, as the warp do now. You retreated again, and it was costly. Thousands more dead, but necessary. Banshee wails went on long into the encroaching night, but the black rock wall has never been breached, the menders tell you. Even with so many slaughtered, space is scarce. Aleo nods when you tell him you're going to get some air outside the crowded gathering halls. Survivors camp in different clusters atop the black rock. You wonder how many families sewn upon your banner are just memories now. Then you note how strange the silence sounds. The clans have lost their taste for troublemaking, and even the warped have withdrawn. Maybe you're safe up here. Maybe the menders are right. The city is very small now. The world is shrinking. I'm trying to see if the... Yeah, it's... No, wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Well, wait. We know what that is. Or no, there's...
I don't...
whale?
Yeah, it's like... There's like skyfish out there. Well, let's go.
For a moment, it looked like the serpent, but...
Yeah, I'm not so sure. That's quite good. Oh, we still have 4 days worth of food, according to the game, but that's because I think that's what we ended with when the game counted up all our stuff.
Food has no meaning.
Food means nothing. How's our team looking? Oh boy, yeah, we're injured. Ubin is injured. We're never gonna use Ubin again. That sucks. I wanted to... Oh well. Fatigue draws you into a stupor. Feels weird to be doing nothing, Aleo says, breaking the silence. Spirits are low. Maybe this would be a good chance to see how everyone's holding up? You consider it. Ubin, what's up? The scrivener is scratching diligently at his papers. He looks up. Scott Hawk halts whatever conversations he and Ubin were having. Don't know what to do with yourself? Something like that. The eye of the storm. The old Varl stops scratching notes to talk. You ever seen anything like this before? You know, I've heard mankind take being called old an insult, but I never knew why. Well, the fall of Screamerstead was something to behold. Half a city sinking into the Silverstone. Grofheim was even bigger. But something like this? No, it was not. Funny how our memories measure worth, isn't it? I remember my companion Gunnulf telling me I looked like an eggplant, better than I recall a city sinking beneath the waves. That's why I like to write these things down. That last line tripped me up because I'm pretty sure that Gunnulf said we told Gunnulf he looked like an eggplant. Or maybe not. I don't remember. Scott Hawk says something in his own tone and Ubin laughs. He says I don't look like an eggplant. That's right, we did tell... That's right. We told him he looked like a frog, and he was like, better than an eggplant, which was... He was referring to Ubin. I finally understand that exchange in the first game. Thank you. Oh, wait. Yeah. What have you been writing down? Stories, mostly, but not like the Menders and Scalds, no. The Menders write about what's in the past, and the Scalds stretch fantasies about what happened. The historical writings are mostly useless, if you ask me. Even a perfect record is only good as the man reading it, and most of us aren't that good. You mean we remember things in the way that suits us best. You can spin a dozen different morals from the same yarn. Indeed, we're all a bunch of liars at heart. I write stories about people. When someone reveals their own hopes and fears, that's the truth of things, even if it's a lie. Understand? One of the reasons I learned to talk to people, like the Horseborn. I'd like to speak with the Dredge, too, one day, if they'll have me. Tell us about Horseland. How's that? What's it like over there?
How was that? You know, before it voided.
Before it got all voided up. Why don't you ask them yourself? Ubin says a few words to Scott Hawk, who nods. Ubin translates the best he can. Scott Hawk is saying, I am a trader, I've traveled more than most and seen the end of our lands. Maybe they are endless. Men have said it is empty, but they are wrong. They only think it is empty because they move too slowly. When the sun stops, we celebrate. It is a blessing, it is warmth and freedom. But then the shattering split our land into pieces. Now each piece is small and empty. I think my kind becomes restless here. They talk a lot about the brave who tried to outrun the darkness. They have already become legend. Maybe they are still running across the Dalaland. I like to imagine this. Your city is heavy and cold and made for men to walk slowly in circles but go nowhere. I will be glad to see the sun again. He looks a little wistful and nods his head to say he's done. Well, good talk. What are you planning to do with your writings if the darkness overtakes us? Leave it for someone else to find. Ubin's smile suddenly falls from his face as he realizes it'll become warped. Would you believe I hadn't thought of that? Maybe a Horseborn could... No, not without a mender. Maybe we could spare a mender to... Damnation.
Would one of you like to break from the walls and take my book?
Please save my manuscripts. My stories. We'll have to live. There's no way around it now. Death is not an option. My book. Zephyr, what's up? Zephyr is overseeing the menders looking just as drained, if not more. She calls you by name. Heard more about you. These people owe you a great deal. Wish I had supported you better at the gates. Yeah, really. I also heard you traveled with a Varl named Yingvar. That seemed like quite a coincidence. At first. How did you discover this light spell? Things went bad at Manahar. I was the only one left in the aftermath. What Juno and Ivan must have done. Nobody thought it was possible. When you become a Valkyr, are you all forced to take an oath to be as vague and mysterious as possible? It would be hard to believe if I told you. Try me. Zephyr knows, because she is aware of the Black Sun. She is able to piece together the rest of the mystery. They have pulled down and shattered the Black Sun that resides inside the Earth. I'm sorry, the what now? The what? I'm sorry? Do you know Ivor? He's well known, especially amongst the Dredge. They say he once slew a sunder called Raze who carried Bellower's child. Ruin was Raze's sister. It is my belief that Ruin probably came to Arborang, hoping to find Yingvar. In the face of this darkness, the other Sunder have scattered to the wind, but Ruin wanted revenge, even if it meant killing everyone in the way. You saying all the people who died in the siege was because of Ivor? I can only imagine it is why Bellower chased you all the way to Borisgard. We knew that from Alfrune because she told us, because she knows the Dredge lore. And she told Ivor himself. There's no point in secrets anymore. After the Great War, the Valka tried to broker a peace with the Dredge and mostly succeeded. One of the conditions was that we deliver the Varl named Yingvar. They called him Destroyer. We searched, but never found him. Juno and Ivan would have almost certainly have recognized him, didn't they? Did they ever mention this? Poll started. Yeah, they had Bercy searching for him. I'm pretty sure it was Bercy, the one who is on Team B right now, that we spoke to earlier. Juno and Ivan ever mentioned anything about this? I wouldn't say Ivan moved to stop Bellower from killing Ivor. The serpent showed up. That's why Ivor lived in that moment. The only reason he survived was because the serpent showed up and everyone got real scared. Chad is leaning towards 3. No, but they almost let him die at Einatoft. It's best not to speculate about such things. You trust your friend Ivor completely? Number 1, more than completely. Number 2, can you trust anyone completely? Number 3, do you trust Juno and Ivan? I guess, you know, now that I'm thinking about some of the noises we're hearing out here in the darkness, feels like some of those, like, void whales are making these sounds. Floating out there. void jellyfish. Chad is leaning heavily on 1. Yes, we trust Ivor. Then you were right to let him go, and that itself gives me hope. What's your plan now? No, the wizards did not start the Dredge War. The gods started the Dredge War by creating the Dredge to terrorize other races. In the early days, the Valka had nearly godlike powers. They spent generations obsessed with immortality. It has become diluted over time, of course. Did you know that the Valka raised the Black Rock Plateau we're standing on, pulled straight out of the earth? We did know that. The game made sure we knew that. The unnaturally dark rock is the same material Dredge used to make their armor, believe it or not. That was long before I was born. If we just hold out. Maybe this will be of more use to you than me. The Valka retrieves an item from the folds of her cloak and hands it to you. How long do you think we have left? Not long now. Make the most of your time. I only wish I could have done more.
More items, because this team was short on items.
Yep. I mean, there's no trinkets for them to find, really. Classic of Kin is okay. It's a decent trinket.
So, did we get a chance to look at what fell off the, Stone Singer at the fight we did?
Oh,
From pressing your luck.
yeah, it wasn't that great, honestly. I mean, it's fine. 20% divert armor, 10% dodge strength. I mean, that's great. 1 strength resist, that's great. 1 extra armor, that's great. It's a good trinket.
And the fact that it's of rank 8, so anyone could have that.
Yeah. But I don't know how much fighting we've got left to do on this team. This team is not relevant. The Warped have not been able to scale the Black Wall since coming here a day ago. Many want to take full advantage of the respite. Others call it folly. Keeping a full watch now means forcing fatigued and wounded survivors to take turns. Some haven't slept in days. Number 1, forget the watch. Exhaustion is a bigger threat right now. Number 2, the strong protect the weak. Let volunteers take watch. Number 3, force everyone to take their fair turn. Everyone is tired. Everyone is exhausted. No one is sleeping. There's no time to sleep. Chad is leaning on volunteers, depending on volunteers. It looks like 2 is taking it. Unfair, some say. Life's unfair, reply others. Stress is starting to seep into every decision. Nobody comes away happy, but enough capable men and women volunteer, and the dreaming face of a sleeping child convinces you it was the right decision. What is in the basement? A woman comes to you quietly, in confidence. Saw a whole bunch of the fools, she confides, drunk as boiled owls, laughing it up down there. Some of the men have snuck downstairs to take advantage of the dwindling need. Join us, Hunter, they chortle when you go to look for yourself. Can't take it with you. Maybe they have a point. On the other hand, these supplies could be stretched out for days before you can pass judgment. A scraping and rumbling grows until it shakes the empty cups scattered around the floor. Flagstones burst, and the Warped claw their way from underneath. Terror drags the sluggards to their feet. This must be This must be what the warped have been up to the whole time. Thane, slurs a man, pulling down a barrel onto the warped and knocking it back below. Thane them all. Number 1, save the supplies and wait for help to arrive. Number 2, use the barrels to help repel the warped. Number 3, rouse the drunks to stand their ground and fight. It's the end of the world. It's your last drink. The axe is in your hands. Go forth and die intoxicated.
You don't get to go home, and you can't stay here.
Neither is acceptable. Neither is permissible. 3 is ahead by 2 votes. One, not very many votes. No one wants to wait for help to arrive. Save the supplies and wait for help to arrive. Few people seem to want to do that. It seems like we're leaning towards drunk fight. Let's do it. You kick sloshed men to their feet, thrusting weapons into their hands. Earn your keep. Fight for your lives, you scream. More warp drag themselves up into the basement. An eternity later, backup comes clomping down the stairs. What took so long, you shout? It's not just here, Aleo replies. They're coming up all over the plateau. Among the warp dreads rises the twisted wreckage of what must be asunder. Just its presence makes your skin crawl and your instincts scream. Flee! But where? Send them back into the dirt, you shout in spite of yourself. It's time. One more. One more time. Oh shit, Rook is injured. Shit, that's no good at all. That's, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Well, you know what? Rook doesn't need strength. Rook is fine. As
1 or 2 injury is not world-ending.
Yeah. This team can still hold it. Oh, Trigvi is extremely dead. Trigvi died last game. I just need to replace... What was Ubin holding? This? He's not going to hold that.
Armor regen on Bastion.
Yeah, one will per turn, 1 armor per turn, plus talents. Yeah, regen. Yeah, 30% to regen 1 armor per turn, or resist armor damage. Probably just resist armor damage, honestly. 25% bonus crit chance. Yep. 20% to avoid strength attacks. Just 1 in 5. Just say, nah, that didn't hit me. And 25%, 1 in 4 chance to just go, nah, that didn't hit me. Bastion is not going to go down that easily. Also, let's max out his title. There he is, the unmoved. He is unstoppable. Let's give him armor resist.
Absolute.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus 30% dodge. That's okay, I guess.
Bring Oddleaf to 10?
Yeah, I could bring Oddleaf to 10. Give her... crit chance. A lot of puncture chance. I'll give her an extra point. And avoid strength attack. Alright. Yeah, pity we can't sell trinkets. I wish we could sell trinkets. It would help. Get a bad trinket from something, and you don't have to hang on to it till the end of the trilogy of games. Hello, once again. Warped Sunder time. Eyeless is back. When a possessed unit is KO'd, Eyeless gains 3 strength and 3 will. I see.
Also, among our background art here, over on the left, there's the one dude who is just done. He's just sitting this one out.
This guy?
Watch.
There's a few people who really are not with this right now. Oh my god, they've got 4 Stone Singers. Man, we're gonna get poisoned so hard. I feel like we need to collapse against Eyeless as soon as possible. Okay. You want to do that? We'll get you. We'll hit you. Shore up the outside wall here. Get our reinforcements up. What are you doing? Are you umbraging already?
Good. That accelerates this.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I want Canary back here, actually. For a reason. She's gonna use her turn to break. However...
And have everyone ready for the mark.
Yes, correct. Everyone is going to destroy Eyeless on this turn. Go! Goodbye! Get absolutely fucked. Goodbye. You are not going to complicate this fight. Some break in on these guys. That very much simplifies this battle. God, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? There's too much wiggling. Can you guys please stop wiggling?
Commence the wiggling.
Oh, no. There's too many of you guys. Come on. God, we're gonna get, like, we're gonna get so ultra nuked here if this goes wrong.
Well, also, all of the enemy armor is going to fall off.
Yes. You too? You too? Him too. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I messed up. I messed up. Petrus and Volunteer Dude need to get out of the way here. Good resist. Okay, here's a move. This may work. Yeah! Cut him up! Oh, here we go. Here comes the strength. Wait, don't you have Bloody Flail as... No, you've got Stonewall. No, I honestly want you, like, over here. Because I want other characters to get in there. Just defend yourself for now. Nice resist. Excellent resist. Fantastic. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to move Canary. Alright, yeah, just take the shot from here.
Yeah, start shooting.
Yeah, and then we can push forward a little bit. Yeah, good. You guys start moving up. Let's consolidate this fight here before things get too nasty.
They're giving up all their armor. Something dies each round.
Yeah. Can I mark this guy? And is it worth it? Because Oddleaf and maybe Canary will get a shot at them. Probably not. It's probably not worth it. But he does have high break, so maybe I should just... Or just delete this horse.
Uninstall horse.
Yeah. Yep, alright, here. 30 strength. 30 strength on this guy.
Place a trap. Like, where do you think he's gonna go when there's such good targets in front of him?
He's probably gonna go for my big guy. So I think he's gonna go this way. Oh boy, it's getting pretty heavy up in here. You know what? Since you're over here, please start doing damage to these guys so they stop destroying us. Not sure what to do about this. I want him to walk into that trap, but it's not guaranteed by any means. He's got 4 umbrages on him. Maybe walk over here and try to get rid of these stone singers, because they're starting to get really scary.
If you go that way, you might lure him away, though.
Yeah. So I guess maybe I should just maybe move him over to the right? Or maybe just keep him there?
Take a step the other way.
Oh, you mean here? So to tempt him to go after
step
me?
in front of Oddleaf. It'll tempt him, and if he does go around...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should take a shot. I should take a hit. I mean, I should hit him. Get 10 damage on him. Damn it, he didn't move. Because I tempted him to... Well, because I moved there, and yeah, that makes sense. Hang in there. Nice exploit. Perfect. Calculated that perfectly. Alright, Hakon is down. Please hurt this man. Good. Now you do not have the overwhelming strength to destroy me. Now I will destroy you with my overwhelming strength. Okay, fortunately we're not trying to stave off reinforcements here. Petrus is hurt. Oh yeah, full horn. Good crit. Stop that. Quit it. No. Well, everyone's wiggling. Canary, are you close enough? 12 damage seems like it's better for me to just hit him. Yeah. Alright, Oddleaf. We'll go over to get this guy, and hopefully we can take him out before he becomes too much of a threat. This guy with 27 attack. Good, you move just slightly towards me, giving me the first hit. Crit. Good crit. Yeah, these guys would be way more threatening if they were going after us and not wasting their turn. Yeah, you keep wiggling. What? What? What happened? You were just wiggling just then. What happened? Why did you just die? He just keeled over and died. I didn't poison him, did I? Maybe I poisoned him. Killing the singer takes away umbrage? The basement is dark and silent once again, and the survivors hustle to seal and cover the holes. You're suddenly glad you saved the mead because you could use a drink right now. Someone is telling Zephyr that only half the menders have survived. 3 days. That seems okay. But we're running out. We are very much running out. Keep a friend company? Elfrun beckons during a short rest, patting a lonely rock at the caravan's edge. Innocent enough, but you see ulterior motives on her face, brighter than the white tower in the distance. You have something on your mind. You, Ivor. It's funny, I should hate you. Many sculptors are my friends, and you are who they tell their children to fear. But I don't hate you. The more about you I know, the more I like you. Ivan and Juno, they trust you, don't they? But I wonder if they have earned your trust. Chat unsure, leaning towards 2. Do they have yours? Of course not. Juno, she may be weaving little truths, but step back. Look at the whole tapestry. They wield terrible power. Perhaps you've noticed? It's exactly why they made the Order of Menders. Ah, look over here. We're only healing the sick, building houses. Pay no mind to the madman on ivory towers turning the world inside out. I've considered it. Come closer. Ivan created the Fane immortal. Can you comprehend? Juno cannot die. That wasn't their goal, was it? What is immortality without power? Misery. No, I think they are trying to make a god. To make themselves gods. Don't tell me you believe they've come so far just to undo it all. We're coming up on the end. I feel that we have to be pretty close. Given how much time we've been given, I feel like we better be pretty close. Otherwise, some things are going to get very nasty. And let's face it, it's entirely possible that this entire series could end with everyone dying. We could fail. Failure is definitely an option. Chat is stuck between 1 and 2. Just barely on, yes, I do trust them to undo all of this. Oh, now it's tied with number 2. What are you implying? What do you think they're trying to do? Oh, thanks, and Devin. Enjoy. Yes, Gunnulf died very early. Alright, we'll call it. 1 extra vote for 1. Then wake up. There's no more room for ignorance in this tiny bubble. Say nothing now. I'm not asking you for promises. But a time will come, and soon, I think, when you'll see the truth unfolding before your eyes. When that time comes, look to me. Trust your instincts. Juno and Ivan are not the only ones who know how to twist the threads. I will make certain what they claim to be doing is what is done. I've got to live here too, you know. A distant rumble approaches, and all the things that could be race through your mind. Someone shouts earthquake as the ground bucks beneath your feet. Violent shaking peels rock sheets off the nearby cliffs. They crash around you in great billowing clouds of dust. Is everyone all right? You shout in the aftermath. I knew I recognized you from somewhere, Valgard shouts. He's swinging at Ollie with clenched fists. This bastard tried to push me into the falling rocks. As the confusion and the dust clear, frustrated ravens are letting off steam with chants of fight! Hey guys, is this a good time to start fighting each other? Are we gonna let Ollie, our most important character, like pretty much fight one of our lesser characters? Number 1, what is this about? Number 2, I don't care what's going on here, but it stops now. And 3, let Valgard and Ollie resolve this themselves. People leaning on number 2. This is dumb. You guys are dumb. This stops now. Valgard manages one last half-hearted punch to Ollie's face, but they push each other away. True enough, says Ollie. There'll be plenty of time to settle this later. Valgard spits. Count on it. That earthquake was no coincidence, Ivan says, changing the subject. Same as when the serpent carved chasms through the earth, above. Be on your guard. Stop the caravan. The ravens reluctantly take the moment to catch their breaths. That's Bellower on our heels. We can't just ignore it. We all know how this is going to end. You know what happens if we make a stand against Bellower. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Did the game... But then wouldn't Bolverk have not been following us?
Yeah, it's been Bolverk.
Yeah, what about
now.
Where's Bolverk? I am confused. If the serpent awaits us at the tower, then we'll have to face it with Bellower at our backs, and that's no option at all. Oh, God. I've wanted to meet Bellower. Seems like the time. I'm tired of walking. I'll make a stand. This is all new to me. What do you care, honestly? Well, so we're on Bellower path then. Welcome. I hope it's easier. It's probably not. I would actually rather fight Bolverk than Bellower because Bolverk has far less numbers. Bolverk has always had less numbers. Because it's how they balance him, because he attacks twice. Fighting Bellower is not it's not actually a good thing for me. Chat leaning towards 3. Are you sure it's worth the risk? Alfrun thinks she can speak to him. And I'm the only one who can create my own light. Can distract them for a moment, at best. Maybe we learn something? Something about Alfrun's willingness strikes you as odd. She winks slyly. If he doesn't want to talk... I'm not going to be able to talk you out of this, am I? No, but maybe you have a message you want me to deliver. We want to say something to Bellower? I'll let you decide what to say to Bellower as I use the restroom. It looks like we're going to ask him... We're going to tell him we're sorry. There we go. Interesting. I'll try to be convincing. Alfrun conjures a light of her own. Juno watches but makes no move to stop her. But are we even going to make it? Starting to see a lot of movement up ahead. This time, the shifting shadows in the corners of your eyes are real ahead and behind. The others have noticed and are quietly pulling blades, flickering like a school of fish as you press together. An earth-shaking howl echoes off stone as if surrounding you. Bellower, somewhere out there. Fear seeps in against your will. There are warped everywhere ahead, clustered together to slow your progress, and more dot the horizon. We're so close, says Valgard, and you know his frustration. Number 1, charge and break through. Number 2, find a good spot to stand your ground. Number 3, make your way around the masses. We are very much running out of time. Chat seems to be deciding that we have to do the painful thing. Move through the crowd. I'd say that's probably wise. That seems about right. Alright, we'll call it. Number 1. What are we waiting for, you shout? An invitation from Bellower? Push through. They took all my Varl. They took all my Varl. No, wait. They left Ivor. Ivor and Kiwi. Spar, get out of here. And the items. And my items. That I needed. Man, you're really forcing me to make some rough decisions here. Massively uncomfortable decisions. Where's Apostate?
Something has gone wrong here.
Yeah, something went wrong. Why did you kill my team, game? Why did you do that? How much renown do we have here? There. The foolish. We met Castaway last stream. I don't know what chat's so confused about. Like, yes, something went weird here, but I don't see the game messing up here. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what happened here. Alright. Foolish. Ivor the Foolish. There it is. All right, that seems like a thing. Okay. Alright. No time limit. Take my time here. Just starting that up right away, aren't you? All right, do it. Yes! Yes! Good. Get some... Yeah. Good start. Ollie has been doing a lot of work here. Alright. Just get some damage in. Alright, very good. That's right, everyone pile in there. Do you not have heavy impact? Yeah, go after it. Finish him off. Oh boy. Here come the pain. Do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pretty good. Oh shit. Oh no! That's really bad.
You can get some more pits in though.
That's a diagonal.
Yeah, you got a twofer in the middle.
Shit, wait, that's not... I wanted to do the thing for... my bad. Please go into a diagonal? get 6 damage on you. Or 4 damage on you. No, just take him out. Please stay alive, Ivor. Ollie, I'm counting on you here. Yes! Yes! Definitely need to hurt you. Nice crit! Excellent crit! Oh no! Oh no, Ivor's down. Alright. Nice crit! It's gonna be close, but I think we can pull this out.
Remember to get your chip damage out of the orb.
Yeah, I know. There, now it's a good opportunity. With Ollie almost dead. Ollie, you've got one more Axe Storm in you. Do it. 1. Yeah! Murderous. Unstoppable. Ah, Ollie did not survive. That's yet another injury that we're not going to be able to repair. Oh, I killed the guy and the Umbrage killed the last guy, I guess. Oh boy. Ivor, Ivan, Ollie. No, Ekil's up. Ollie is not a second stringer. You take that back. You absolutely take that back. Axe Storm is like the best skill in the game, maybe. It's way up there. The warp to becoming more relentless. He's still out there, you say, unnerved that something as massive as Bellower can slip secretly through the darkness. You rub your sore neck as you step quickly over warped bodies. Keep your eyes open. Ollie has been single-handedly, like, killing enemies at full strength. For nothing. For 3... Oh, man. Complaints of aching feet and sore back somehow takes your mind to Afroon. Or maybe you sense something from the corners of the eyes. What? What? The tall frames of 2 Varl bob from within an approaching light bubble, and the caravan is eager for details. You should have seen Krumer, Sigbjorn says in disbelief. Bercy just nods, eyes wide. We're not out of this yet, but he bought some time, and he paid for it. Fucking moron. Well. When the warp emerged from below, the few who survived retreated to the center of the plateau. Zephyr, along with the only 2 other menders, can only protect an area slightly larger than the Great Hall itself. Clansmen pressed together on the front doorstep are trying to find space within the already dangerously cramped inner hall, and you take fighters to protect them from warp as the light shrinks again. But the darkness does weird things to the places where it touches the ceiling. Stuck between light and dark, timbers in the ceiling wobble and stretch unnaturally, as if turning to animal fat. As the timbers at the entrance buckle and collapse, the front wall falls inward, threatening to close off an escape route into the Great Hall. Survivors desperately claw at the rubble, but make slow progress. Snarling warp decide to make their move. Buy them time, you shout. You know, I did want to segment things forever ago, but that's just not an option here. Maybe after this fight. If there's anything left for us to. If there's anything left at all. Mogar, you can't equip the things that I want you to equip. All right. We continue to try and hold out. Another Warpstone Singer. No time limit on this one. That's fine. No, no, no. Not yet. Reinforce. Okay. I'll take that. Ooh, good hit on this guy. I'll take it. No, stop. Stop that. No. I can't do anything from way over here. Get rid of you. Oh no. Uh-huh. What can you do from here? Can we make this work? Not quite. Volunteer is gone. Alright, good. Bring the pain. Pain is brought. No, don't do that. Nice. Very good. Delete that Varl. He's gone. Petrus is alive. Petrus is not dead yet. Oh man, that warped bear is going next. And I don't want him to hit Rook. Just a regular hit. Good, that's fine. That is totally... Yeah, nice dodge. Very opportune dodge. Good, now let's start clearing house here. Wow, I'm getting pretty lucky here on a lot of these. Bear. Bear, you are a problem. You need to be handled. Ooh, Oddleaf taking a hit. Okay, yeah, you are done. The next hit against the bear has to be huge. Oh god, Mogar! Taking a massive hit. It's fine, because we're about to hit this bear pretty hard. Goodbye, bear. The points will pile on. You will not sustain yourself. Start to get this archer out of the way. Archer is kind of a nuisance right now, but it's not really doing that much. Very good. Think we should be able to clean this up nicely. Nice divert. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Your buff did nothing. And with that crit, we are done. Whew. Time has become as much of a threat as the warp themselves. You hold off the warped, but eventually the survivors squeeze through. But as you make your own escape, you notice the bodies of many people who were crushed by the collapsing rubble. Number 1, say prayers for the dead and cover exposed holes. Number 2, dig out as many bodies as you can see. Number 3, raise the collapsed wall back up to reach anyone who might be trapped underneath. Chat leaning towards 1, thinking that it's futile to save more people. One still squarely ahead, let's call it. Through gaping holes, the warped watch. An archer lobs an arrow into the darkness and they pull back deeper into the murk. A few wounded are pulled from the rubble, but there is no other sign of life beneath the stone and timber. Thankfully, the warp do not press the attack. A single light in the darkness. We're all that's left.